Alright, so this new blocks fruit type games are slowly gaining traction on the Roblox platform. Alright, pretty sure you guys have seen a lot of these games: Rogue Piece, Universal Piece, Reverse Piece, Diverse Piece, Verse Piece. All the freaking pieces on the platform, bro. They all have been getting traction, especially this one I'm playing right here. This one is called Rogue Piece. Okay, now what these games are doing is that instead of having your generic One Piece type game, they're basically changing that and making it an all anime type blocks fruits game. Okay, so you have fighting styles from different animes, you have swords from different animes, you have fruits from different animes. That's basically the way it is. Okay, and the crazy thing is that this is a game that you wouldn't expect to do this numbers, bro. We're having all these other anime games come out and dine in a whole week, and you have games like this slowly growing and taking over the Roblox anime community, bro. I'm telling you, bro, these games are something. And another thing that they've also done too that's also pretty interesting is that they've taken everything that's like gruesome about those other games and just made it hella easy. Okay, the grinding in this game is freaking easy. It's a breeze, basically. Okay, so two things that I noticed, like the main things that I noticed that makes this grind hella easy, is the freaking hitbox, bro. I'm pretty sure you guys know that when you're grinding in like blocks fruits and stuff like that, when the NPCs hit you, it's hella annoying. So you don't have to be hella close to be able to hit the NPCs. All right, now of course this one is a higher level NPC, so he's still gonna have a lot of range moves. But when you start off in like the beginner map, this is like, it's literally cheese to grind when you start off in the beginner map, bro. I'm gonna show a clip of it if I have a clip of it. But yeah, this hitbox shit is insane. Okay, and you do a good amount of damage. Okay, also aside from the base stats that you have, you are able to increase the amount of XP and the amount of damage and HP and all that stuff you're able to have in the game. Stuff like traits, ranking, outfits from bosses. They also have this reroll stats right here that I have. I already got S on defense. I don't know if there's S plus. There's probably S plus, but I don't really know. But stuff like that, they boost your damage to help you grind these bosses a lot faster. Because I've seen people do like 100k damage to bosses. And these are bosses that have 100k, 200k, 300k HP, bro, and people are doing that much damage. Obviously there are certain abilities too that do a ton of damage. For example, this Garou power I have right here does a ton of damage as well. But if you're able to get like a good trait, all right, because right now the trait that I have is strongest one. It's a legendary. But if you're able to get the ancient is the new one that they just added, ancient spirit. It gives you 50% on damage and 50% on HP, and I think it also gives you 50% XP as well, 50% luck. I can't really remember, but those are the stuff you can use to boost your damage and stuff like that. But for endgame content, the things that people do for endgame content is usually just like grinding for bosses, and anytime they update the game every single week, people just grind for that, for boss drops and all that stuff. As you can see, there's people literally grinding bosses right now. I'm going to show you guys in a bit. If you go to that, there's bosses in every single island. There's some bosses that you can summon, and there's some bosses that you have to wait for a time to be able to fight them. So everybody right now is just basically grinding bosses to be able to get the eminence and shadow stuff, because that's the new stuff they just added. I really don't want to get it because my style is pretty good. You feel me? I have a Garou style. I think it's pretty good, as you can see right here. This is another thing too that attracts a lot of people to this game. It's the devs be cooking. They be cooking with this freaking abilities, bro. Let me just show you this style real quick. I know you guys have already seen a ton of showcases on this style, but I just want to show you guys just so you guys can see how good this stuff is, bro. Because man, I love this stuff. It's so good. It's very, very good for grinding because it has like multi-hit and all that stuff, bro. I keep missing my flying and stuff like that. Hold on. Is this JJ Tech? Oh no, this is not JJ Tech. It's not JJ Tech. Where's JJ Tech? Let me go fight that freaking boss in JJ Tech. Did I say JJ Tech? Jujutsu High. I meant Jujutsu High. My bad. I meant Jujutsu High. Alright, so this boss right here. Let me just show you this Garou style, bro, so you guys can know. Like, it's really freaking good. So you have this one. Okay, this one is really good. This is also another multi-hit too that does a ton of damage as well. And then you have the counter. I think this is the only ability. It's probably not, but this is the only one I've seen that has a counter, and it's really freaking it does a lot of damage. As you can see, I just killed that dude in nothing. You feel me? Also, I forgot to say this as well. They do have fishing in this game as well. This is also another thing people do when they have free time. You know what I'm saying? People just AFK sometimes too for gems and all that stuff to be able to get it to summon the bosses and get abilities. Or they just fish and get a lot of money, a lot of gems and stuff like that. That's basically it. You know what I'm saying? Grinding for abilities and stuff like that. People just grind for abilities, grind the bosses to get the items to be able to get the abilities and all that stuff. So that's basically what people do for endgame content. But I honestly don't have much to say. You feel me? I just never expect games like this to do this good, especially games that are like this basic. You feel me? Not to hate on them or anything, because I'm having fun. You know, just coming in here, just chilling with my friends. If we just play, just grind bosses and get the cool abilities and stuff like that. I think that's like the main attraction for this game. Just grinding with friends, getting cool abilities, and then you hop off. And then you come back every single week when they add new abilities. Wait, Utah just spawned right here. Let me see if I can. Can I get there on time? Because people be killing the bosses before you get there. Bro, look at everybody's already going there, bro. They're trying to fight Utah. I gotta get the first damage. I'm gonna do this because this does like 20k, bro. Just look at it. I just did 20k off that freaking. How does a mode give you 20k off the bat, bro? I'm gonna use this one. Oh my god, this guy's gonna kill me, bro. I didn't set my spawn here. Hold on, I gotta set my spawn. Oh, I already did set my spawn here. This is Jujutsu Tech. Oh, bro. He just used Rika, bro. Holy shit, bro. The bosses do a ton of damage though, but. So did I get any PS? 17 out of 25 pity. What is this guy doing, bro? So people grind a lot of bosses to get the pity, because the pity is basically what guarantees that you'll be able to get like a rare drop. So I'm 17 of 25 right now. That means I've already defeated 17 bosses. There's 25 pities you have to reach to be able to get a rare item. So what people do is that they grind the bosses. They grind like easy bosses. For example, this Akaza boss is a pretty easy boss. People grind the easy bosses until they get to like 24. So when they get to 24, then they go grind the boss that they want to grind and get their drop. All right. So that's basically what people do. That's why you see, when you hop on the game, you're gonna see a lot of people grinding like Akaza and all these easier bosses. As you can see, Akaza only has 100k health. So what ability is that? Is that Shinra? Oh no, that's sun breathing. That's what's this guy's name? Let me just do this one right here. Okay, there we go. I got Akaza's beads. Let's go, bro. Come on. I just got Akaza's beads, bro. But yeah, hold on. Let me see where's that inventory. Is it better than Yuji's? It is a legendary, so it should be better. But yeah, that's basically it for today's video. And honestly, I just wanted to come out here and yap about this game because this game has been doing pretty good. You feel me? Like the game had like 5k players last weekend or 6k players, and right now they just peaked at 13k players. I think that's pretty good. And when everybody has been focusing on those other anime games. Oh wait. Oh my god, Abyssal Beast. I got to, bro. Oh my, they just killed the fucking Abyssal Beast, bro. What the heck? Bro, that was fast, bro. People be killing bosses hella fast in this game, bro. I think it's because of all the freaking damage boost you get in this game, bro. Can you spawn it? Oh no, you can't. That's a shellfish. Alright, but that's gonna do it for today's video. If you like the video, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. We'll catch you guys next video. Peace.